Okay, last time we discussed on the topic of young consumers. Young consumers means the person, the teenagers who spend a lot of money in unnecessary things. So there are different type of teenager. They have got different type of interest, and according to your interest, they spend money on different things. So this is about the young consumers, which we have studied last week. So on that topic, any problem there? Anyone, any problem? I hope there isn't any problem because this is too easy one topic. Even you can also feel, yes, how you earn money, how do you spend money, on which thing you spend money. That is almost same to your own life. That's why it's easy for you. So last time also I told that today we are going to study about gerund and infinitive. We are going to study about gerund and infinitive. But before starting these grammars, I want to show you one video about how you can increase your vocabulary. How you can increase your vocabulary. For that, I have got one video. So I'm going to share the link in your Google Classroom. All of you check Google Classroom and once watch that video. And after finishing that video, let me know. Okay, anyway, so this video is about how can we increase our vocabulary. So that means every time we use the word work, yes, instead of work also we can use different word. So if you use in such a way, then your conversation, your talking, your speech will be much more interesting. It won't be monotonous and boring. So uh, while you speak, yes, while you deliver a speech, then on that time your vocabulary you have to choose the vocabulary properly, correctly, so that your that means your speech, your speaking is very interesting. People are interested to listen you. So I have shown this video just to gain some information to increase the vocabulary power. So anyway, this is now our next topic is gerund and infinitive. Last time also I told that in this class we talk about gerund and infinitive. And gerund and infinitive, that means we have already studied in class 6 also somehow, yes, little bit. So we are going to discuss more in class 7. Okay, at first there is gerund and infinitive, two forms. Now what do you mean by gerund? Anyone can guess what do you mean by gerund? So gerund means verb plus v1 plus ing. And if you say that is a verb 4, yes, verb plus verb 1 plus ing. If it became, then it is a gerund. But whenever we simply say verb 1 plus ing, it becomes the verb 4. Suppose eat plus ing, eating. Play plus ing, playing. Then we use it as a verb 4. But gerund means not a verb here. It means it work as a noun. It work as a noun. Next is a infinitive. Infinitive means 2 plus verb 1. 2 plus verb 1. So let's have a look in the on screen here. Okay, today's our topic is gerund and infinitive. Just now I told gerund. Gerund means what? Gerund is the ing form of the verb. You can say verb 1 plus ing or base form of the verb plus ing. So for example, eat plus ing, eating, go plus ing, going. So it talks about the activity. What are you doing? Activity. But it doesn't take the place of verb 1. It work as a noun. It is used in the place of noun. Okay, it's given. So I we are given two sentences. Reading is my favorite hobby. She is reading. So here in first sentence, the first sentence, reading is gerund. It is in a place of noun. That means it is in a place of noun. So here reading is not a verb. This is not a verb. But in the second sentence, you are given she is reading. That means what? This is a present continuous tense. This is the present continuous tense. Subject plus is, am, are plus, verb plus object. The second one is a present continuous tense, but first one is first one reading is a gerund. It is a gerund. So gerund can be used in the place of subject also. It is in the use in the place of object also, and it is used after the preposition. Preposition means of, for, after, before, about. All these are preposition. And one thing you have to remember that there are certain verbs which only take only gerund, and there are certain verbs that only take only infinitive. So at first, okay, let's see here uses of gerund. Here given use as a subject of sentence. Just now I told it is used as subject also, object also. Okay, given learning English, learning English has improved my confidence. So here learning is a subject here, not a verb, because here verb is improve. But if you see this sentence structure, then this is the sentence structure of present perfect tense. Learning English is subject, has, then improve is verb 3, then my confidence is object. So in this way, if you see, then the sentence is of present perfect tense one. But your learning is working as a subject, not as verb. It is working as a sub. That means gerund is used in the place of subject. Now let's see of the object one. She enjoy dancing. So here dancing is a gerund and it is in the place of object one. It is in the place of object one. Dancing is the object of the sentence. So here given she, subject, enjoy, verb, and dancing is the object. This is a simple present tense. This is simple present tense. Okay, here given preposition plus gerund. Preposition means you understood. On, in, under, before, after, about, for, of, all these are the preposition. So here given I thought about calling my grandma. So about is a preposition and calling is a gerund. Preposition plus gerund. Then next here, I made dinner. I made dinner before getting home. Before is a gerund. Sorry, before is a preposition and getting is a gerund. So you're given about and before is preposition, calling and getting is the gerund. So these are some of the uses of gerund. And next thing is sometimes present continuous tense. Say suppose you can say okay, they are dancing. Sometimes that dancing can also be work as a gerund, but actually that is a present continuous tense. Okay, here are given some of the okay one last year verb of preference like law. Now what does mean by preference? Preference means which you prefer, which you like most. So in the preference you use gerund like, love, hate, enjoy. This is a preference verb. So in these preference verbs also we have to use gerund. But one thing you have to remember that in like is used in gerund also and in the infinitive also. You can say I like dancing. Okay. Or if you say I like to dance, that's also okay. This like take the both infinitive and gerund. But here enjoy his doesn't take infinite. Sorry, his enjoy doesn't take the infinite. It is only of the gerund one. He enjoy living alone. That's correct. But if you say he enjoy to live alone, then that's not correct sentence. So next is he is going cinema. So these are the four things where we use the gerund. Okay, these are some of the verbs which is often followed by the gerund. You are given so many verbs, yes, that is only followed by the gerund. If you use this verb, then mostly there is the ing form. Okay, given as some examples also here. He avoided meeting his friend. They enjoy walking on the boat. They can't help sitting at a dirty place. He quit smoking. They spend hours chatting on computer. So here avoid, enjoy, can't help, quit, spend, all these verbs are followed by the gerund. And there are so many verbs you can have a look on next time. Or and next one thing is that while using the sentence, yes, while making the sentence, if you use many times infinitive and gerund, then you are habituated. That means you easily understand that this verb will take a gerund and this verb will take the infinitive. You will easily understand. You don't need to read all these verbs. Okay, this is about the gerund. Okay, now infinitive. Infinitive means two plus verb one. To sing, to dance, to run, to eat, to go. That is the infinitive verb. They encouraged me to write a poem. The infinitive. Now same as a gerund, it is also used in the place of subject also, in the place of object also. So at first given here, uses of infinitive used as subject of sentence. To do the right thing is not easy. Here given to do is infinitive and it works as subject of the sentence. But mostly we don't say to do the right thing, but we say that it's not easy to do the right thing. We use it as a object rather than the subject. Whenever you deliver we deliver a speech, we mostly say the writing okay, sorry, uh, the to do the writing is not easy. But if you say this one, this is a formal one, yes, it looks polite also. But mostly in the common language we say it is not easy to do the right thing. Mostly in common language we say this one, it is not easy to do the right thing. Mostly we use in the form of object. Okay, now use as object of the sentence. I want to help you. Here to help is the infinitive and it is in the place object of the sentence. Infinitive, I don't in infinitive there is no problem because most of the time you use the infinitive. Only you got a problem in the only gerund. Gerund means ing form being a verb. It doesn't work as a verb. It is a noun. Okay, next here, to show purpose or reason. We use infinitive in order to show the purpose or reason. I go to school to study. Or you can say, I joined a language class to go abroad. So, for reason, if you are saying any reason, then on that time also we can use the infinitive, but mostly we use the because. I was absent in the school because I say we mostly say because. But if you say you can use infinitive also here. This to show purpose or reason, you can we can use the infinitive form. Okay, given he goes to Russia to study Russian. To study is the infinitive and it shows the purpose or reason and it is the infinitive form. You can say then, I want to maternal uncle home to attend the marriage, to attend marriage ceremony. You see, that means we are showing a reason why you went there. Okay, next, use after adjectives. So infinitives are used after the adjective also. It is wonderful to have close friends. It is difficult to understand French language. Here, wonderful, difficult is a adjective. So after adjective also you can use the infinitive. Okay, I are given some of the verbs followed by the infinitive. They are given agree, bake, decide, happen, leave, plan, say, appear. They are given so many verbs which are followed by the infinitive. So a given sentence, they agree to speak in favor of our team. They will continue to plant trees in this area. Do not hesitate to contact me if you have any problem. So here agree, ask, continue, hesitate. These are the verbs which which follow only the infinitive form. Okay, last thing I have to say is that sometimes that is infinitive, but we don't use to here. We directly use the main verb, like a main verb we use mostly in the modal verb. Modal verb means can, shall, may, might. In the case of modal verb, we don't use the to there. That is infinitive, but we don't use to. That is known as a bare infinitive. That is known as bare infinitive. So, for example, you can say. Uh, She can speak easily. She can speak English easily, fluently. She can speak English fluently and easily. So this is about the, this is also infinitive, but we haven't used there to. So in the case of modal verb, we don't use to, and it is known as a bare infinitive. It is known as bare infinitive. Understood? So there is one gerund form, one is infinitive form, and next one is infinitive without to. Infinitive without to. So in the case of modal verb, we use infinitive without to. And even sometime, what you say, late, shall, if you use yes, on that time also we don't use the uh, to. That means we use infinitive but without to. They let me study, but you don't say that they let me to study. They let me study. Let. Mostly this let verb also uh, comes after the infinitive, but without to. So this is about the infinitive and gerund. Any problem in this infinitive and gerund? Any problem here? Okay, Rahul, make one sentence of gerund. You can use that gerund in every in subject place also, in object place also.
Making paper cartoons is my favorite job.
Yeah, good. Making carton paper is my favorite job. Yes, that's one good example of gerund, and it is used in the form of the subject. Okay, next one. Okay, once Subham. Now Subham once make a sentence about the same gerund one.
Sorry, ma'am.
Make sentence from gerund.
Gerund.
Yes, gerund.
Playing football is my favorite hobby.
Playing football is my favorite hobby. That is so good. Nice. Thank you, Subham.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay, next I want to ask here. Okay, reverse. Make a sentence from infinitive to infinitive.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, ma'am, I have just doing.
Okay, then Sadis. To infinitive.
I would love to play football and badminton.
I would love to play. Yes, yeah. I would love to play football and badminton. Yes, that also correct. So this is about the infinitive and gerund. Gerund is ing form of verb, but being a verb, it work as a noun, and it can be in a place of subject also and object also. And after the preposition also we can use gerund. And next about infinitive. Infinitive means you can easily know two plus verb one, that mostly you use whenever you are making sentence. And next is the infinitive but without to, that is known as a bare infinitive. So there are three things we today we have learned. So any confusion or any queries about infinitive, gerund, and without to infinitive? Any questions here? Any queries? So if you are saying no, you can easily do the exercise. Okay, I have got one video of infinitive and gerund one, but in next class I will show that one video because now our time is going to over. So in next class we will see that video. Okay, next here I want to. Okay, once I think all have got book there. Okay, turn to page number 40. Okay, then now I want to ask from here. Okay, Smarika, do you have book? Sorry. Okay, thank you, Smarika. Diksha,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have book, Diksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have got book, then in page number 40 they are given in the down. Yes, tick the correct sentence. Yes, they are given two sentences. Yes, once read both sentence.
Playing a sport is good for you. Play a sport is good for you.
They are given two sentences. Playing a sport is good for you. Play a sport is good for you. Now in these two sentences, which one is the correct one?
Playing a sport is good for you.
Yes, playing a sport is good for you. Thank you, Dikcham. Good. Okay, next year. Okay, Shreya.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can read off second number one.
I am looking forward to see him. I am looking forward to seeing him.
Now, which one is the correct here?
Oh, I'm looking forward to see him. I'm looking forward to seeing him. A.
A. I'm looking forward to see him. Yes, is it correct or seeing him is correct?
A. I guess A.
A is correct. Okay, good. Thank you, Shreya.
Ma'am.
Utsa.
Yes, ma'am.
What's for Utsa? I want to ask here which number. Okay, last number 10 number.
It was nice of you to lend me the money. It was nice of you lending me the money. I think it's
I think it's would be. It was nice of you lending me the money. That is the correct answer. Okay, thank you, Sam. So this is about the we can say gerund and infinitive. So I hope you can do the page number 41, that up one. Put the verbs in brackets into the correct form. Yes. So last time I told that there are some of the verbs which are only followed by the infinitive, and there are some verbs which are only followed by the gerund. But here there are some verbs, yes, that can be followed by gerund also and infinitive also. But there is a difference in meaning. So let's have a look on that one. Excuse me, I can say the screen here. So there are some of the verbs, yes, which, for example, okay, remember. If you say remember, you can say I remember to do. Yes, you can say I remember doing. Both are correct sentence here. Or you can say uh, I stopped to do. I stopped doing. Both are correct, but only here difference is you can their meaning, the meaning of the sentence will be differ here. I can't see the screen here, so before, okay, just have a look on one video. Okay, then we'll discuss on that one. I put a link in your Google Classroom. So last time we had seen the video of Gerund 1, and today you have seen the video of Infinitive 1. So after seeing this video, I hope you are much more clear about Infinitive and Gerund. Infinitive and Gerund both are used, being a verb, it used as a noun. Yes, last time we discussed it used as a noun. And next thing is that it can be used as in the place of subject also, object also, and after preposition it is used. So, and I told that there are some of the verbs which only followed by the gerund, and with some verbs they are only followed by the infinitive. And there are some verbs which can be followed by both infinitive and gerund. Both there. Let's say have a look on that slide. Okay, this is the last time we discussed on the topic here, infinitive, gerund. So these some verbs which are followed by the gerund, and some of the verbs only followed by the infinitive. Okay, now let's see next one. Some verbs can be followed by both gerund and infinitive, but there is a change in meaning. Suppose you are given remember, forgot, stop, tire. These are some of the verbs which can be followed by gerund also and infinitive also. You can say, I remember to do. And next thing, I remember doing. Both is possible. Both are possible here. And then after you can say, I stopped to do. I stopped doing. Both sentences are correct, but there is difference only in meaning. Okay, let's see here. Remember plus to do. If you say remember plus to do, then the first action is remember, and the second action is doing thing. Suppose, okay, I give example here. Okay, example here. I remember to switch off the lights before leaving room. Now your first action you remember, then after you switch off the light. Then here remember plus doing. Then first action you have already done, and second action is now you are remembering you have done or not. You are remembering, you are memorizing that one. Okay. Your second action is I remember switching off the lights before leaving room. Can you hear me or not?
Yes, ma'am.
I remember switching off the lights before leaving room. That means what? Your first action is you already switch off the light. Then after leaving the room, sometimes you confuse and you just remember, I have done that work or not. Then you remember. That is the second action. The both sentence is same here. I remember to switch off the lights. I remember switching off the lights. That means in first one you remember. That means you never forget that one. Just before leaving room, you switch off the lights and you leave the room. And next one is here. I remember switching off the lights before leaving room. That means uh, you are that means you already switch off the lights and you leave the room also. But after that, after some time, then you remember you have switched off the light or not. You are remembering. That means you are memorizing. That is the second action. Are you clear about this one? Yeah, remember to do means first action is remembering and second action is doing that action. Remember plus doing means first action you do that action. Yes, first one is doing action. The second one is after doing action, after some time you again remember. Sometimes you confuse and do you remember. So in that means in first action I never forget. That means you do. In second action you are memorizing that things. Same like here, try to do, try doing. Now the meaning the try to do means you are trying to do difficult action, and try doing means you are doing like experiment which is not difficult. That means I'm trying to okay I'm no he what the question here. Okay, you can say one example here. It's better trying drinking hot milk. Trying drinking hot milk. Trying is a gerund. Drinking milk. Drinking is the here you can say gerund. Gerund is a drinking. Drinking milk means what? That is not a difficult action. That is experiment you are doing. That is not difficult one. So next one is here stop to do, or you can say stop doing. Stop to do means same as remember. First is stop and doing action. Okay, you can say one example here. Okay, I stop to smoke. I stop. I stop to smoke means what here? I stop to smoke means first. Suppose you are doing some work there. Okay. You are working. You are doing some work there. Then after you stop. Yes, second action means you can say that is first action. If you stop and you smoke, you started to smoke. Or you can say I stop to talk. I stop to talk. That means you are doing some work. then after you stop and you talk. Then next, if you say stop doing, it means that you are already are doing. I'm okay. I stop talking. For example, I stop talking. That means what? You are already talking. Your first action is talking. Then second action is you stop and you do something else. First action, you are talking there. I stop talking. You just you are talking. First action. Second action, you stop that one. And third, you can say third action, you started to do some other work. So these are some of the verbs which can be followed by infinitive also and gerund also. Gerund also, but here is a meaning is differ. That thing you have to understand. Otherwise, there are certain verbs which are followed by only infinitive and only gerund one. Okay, are you clear about this one or not? I remember to do, I remember doing, I stop to do, I stop doing, I try to do, I try doing. These are the, or you can say I forgot to do, I forgot doing. Okay, suppose I forgot to do. Now what means? I can say forgot. Okay, I forgot to eat ice cream. That means what? You forgot. It's okay that one. Yes, you forgot. It's okay. Now suppose you can say I forgot eating ice cream. What does it mean now? I forgot eating ice cream. That means what? Maybe you have already eaten that ice cream, but you forgot that one. In the workload, in the pressure of work, you forgot that either you have either you have eaten an ice cream or not. You forgot. That is the thing. And I forgot to eat ice cream means you forgot. It's okay that one. Forget eating means you already maybe eaten also, but you forgot that one because of many works. You forgot to do that one. Are you clear about this one or not? Any question here in this topic? So I give the meaning also. I've written there first action, second action also I've written there. So it makes you more clear then. Understood? And this one slide I'll keep in your Google Classroom. So if any confusion, then you can have a look on that slide. Okay,
Ma'am,
after if
you
okay,
will
tell
send
me what
slide from Gerund.
once again I don't understand.
You will send slide from Gerund.
Gerund, yeah, gerund and infinitive. Okay. So if you are clear about infinitive and gerund, then you can do the exercise page number 41. Who have got book page number 41? The last one, complete the sentence. I think all have got book, all are seeing the book. And who haven't got book, then I will keep in Google Classroom. So who have got book, page number 41, complete the sentence down one. I'm used to, I used to, I'm keen on. Now here you have to use either gerund or either infinitive. Okay, one thing here, I'm used to, I used to. Now what is the difference between I'm used to and I used to? Any idea about I'm used to and I used to?
I'm used to means uh, we have a habit of something, and I used to means we used to do something in the past.
That was good. Okay, want to try again. Thank you, Rosen. Want to try again? Rosen, good try. Yes, you can try like Rosen. Then I think no one want to try. Okay, anyway. So I used to. Just now Rosen told yes. I used to means in the past you used to do that things, but now in the present time you stop doing those things. You uh, never repeat that thing once. Suppose you can say, I used to cry in nursery class, in PG, in one class. Yes, I used to cry. That means what? In nursery, in class one, you used to cry, but now not then. Now next one is what given here. Okay, I used to. Now what do you mean I used to then? I used to means first time whenever doing any work is whenever you are doing some any work at the first time you feel difficult, you feel unusual, you are not habituated, but after doing some time you are habituated, you think it's easy. It's nothing. Yes, that is the things I used to. Are you clear or not? I am used to means in the past you use did that things, yes, but in the present you haven't done that one. You haven't repeated that action. But I used to means I used to means uh, at first. Okay, you can say, for example, you can say then, okay, I'm used to drinking green tea. I'm used to drinking green tea means what? At first, whenever you first try to drink green tea, on that time, what you feel unusual. It is not tasty. You don't like, yes. But after drinking one, two times, then you feel easy. Like drinking milk, drinking water, you feel easy. That's it's not difficult now. That's the thing. Understood? I'm used to drinking tea. Then next one is the I used to drink tea. That's the thing differences. Also not. I'm used to means in the past. I used to means feeling difficult and unusual. So if you have got book, then you can do this page number 41 one. Okay, I'll keep in Google Classroom then who haven't got book. Now we can start to do.
Ma'am,
Yes,
what do you mean by that canon?
interested.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you give an example of my parents live?
My parents let me. Yes. Okay. Here my parents let me. Here nor infinitive nor gerund. This is a bare infinitive. That means you don't need to use anything. My parents let me go outside. My parents, okay, so my parents let me play in school time like this. Okay, once all of see in your book. Okay, at first I'm used to. In I am used to, what things you have to use here? Gerund or infinitive? Okay, Tibaska, what you have used here? Gerund or infinitive? I am used to.
Mm, Ma'am, infinitive.
I'm used to. That means what in the past you used to do. Yes, there should be gerund or infinitive. Which one that is? Infinitive. Yes.
Yes.
Next, okay, Smarika once again. Same question.
Ma'am, I'm doing.
You are doing. Okay, just guess then I'm used to. What should be there?
Ma'am,
I'm okay, exactly. I'm used to. In I'm used to, you have to use gerund. That means just now I told. Thank you, Smarika. I'm used to means that means you are now habituated. At first, you are not habituated. You uh, feel it's difficult, unusual to do things. But after doing one, two times, you are habituated. That means I'm used to drinking coffee. Then I used to means in the past used to do. Okay, now prosimy. Now, what should be in the I used to? I used to, which one? Infinitive, gerund, which one?
infinitive.
Infinitive, yes. This is the infinitive. Good. And that means I used to drink milk in the past, but not now. Okay, next here, Raj. I'm keen on. Raj, are you listening me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what to use here? I'm keen on. Gerund or infinitive?
Ma'am, I have not done that. I have done other down, but I have not done that.
Okay, anyway. I'm keen on means there you have to use here. Which one, Diksha?
Yes, ma'am.
What you have used here? I'm keen on. Gerund or infinitive?
Gerund.
Gerund, yes. Good. Gerund. Okay, Raj. Yes. Relation, there should be gerund. I'm keen on reading. I'm keen on playing. Okay, thank you, Diksha. So, next. I want to ask from here. Okay, Utsa. I hate. Gerund or infinitive?
Interpret.
Gerund or infinitive? Last time also I do verb preference. I like, I love, I hate. What to use there? I hate doing something. That means what? Gerund. That there should be gerund. Okay, thank you, Utsa. Okay, next I want to ask here. Okay, Pallav. I would love. Pallav, are you listening? Okay, here I Prosumi. Prosumi, are you listening me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I would love. Infinitive or gerund? I would love.
Infinitive.
I would love. Yes, infinitive. I would love to do what? Thank you, Prasami. Okay, next same. I would prefer also as the same. You can say infinitive. My parents let me. Already I told there is no infinitive, no gerund. Okay, next last one, and not last one. Eight number. I can't stop. What should be there? I can't stop. Anyone? I can't stop. Okay, Sadis. I can't stop. Gerund or infinitive? Gerund. I can't stop. It's gerund there. Then I regret. I regret that there should be infinitive also, gerund also, but somehow the meaning is differ there. The last one, I don't mind. That also gerund.
Gerund.
Yes, gerund. Okay, good, Raj. So this is about infinitive and gerund. In which condition, which things we have to use, and some verbs take both infinitive and gerund, and but there is a difference in meaning which we have studied now. So I think time is almost going to over. So we'll discuss on next class. Any queries? Then we'll just note down and we'll discuss. Okay.